All right. Good morning. Good morning. We're live. We live. Shoot. I have a good time down here. Still need to figure out a way to put some walk-up music to this thing. We get Tyler to help me with that. We live. Going live on Instagram, YouTube, and the Facebook. So most of the interaction seems to come from Facebook, but it's interesting to look at where people hang out, right? Some people are just YouTube people, other people are all in on Instagram, and some people are like, hey, if it's Facebook, if it's not Facebook, I'm not doing it. So just cool. Just check it out, see what's happening. So solid day lined up today. Got some coaching calls, a few discovery calls. Continuing with that outreach, guys, like I'm up here saying do this and do that. And I said to Wendy last night, I said, hey, if it's all the same to you after dinner, I'm just going to do a little bit of outreach. And so we just, it's work. It's straight up work, get in touch with people or, cold DMing or sending an email, that kind of thing. It's straight up work, but it's also not the most comfortable thing, right? Hey, I was just creeping around on Facebook. Wanted to tell you about my coaching business. But I believe that if your offer is coming from a place of what's the word I want to say, relevance, or just get good character, and you're going about it the right way, then what's the worst somebody can say? No. Okay, we'll just move on. So good morning, Lucas McGee. Speaking of social media gurus, Roy Dahl is on here. Who else is on here? It says two others. I don't know. We'll see what we got going on. Good morning, everybody. Welcome. Tuesday. Tuesday's a big day. One of my busier days. We get a bunch of coaching calls done. We do our peak group call now on which I'm excited about. It's the second week in a row we'll be doing it during the day instead of 7 p.m. at night. So we did a good couple of years stint of that. And, I just felt like it was time to pull it to the daytime. So for a number of reasons, both because, I wanted to be able to finish my day, but also I wanted other people to be able to do one of the things that we preach, which is be present for family. So we've got that during the day at 1:00 now. So good morning, Matt Blood. Mark Bunker, what are you doing on here? You're supposed to be on vacation. Mark logging in from Jamaica. Josh Baker, good to see you. And like I think I mentioned Roy Dahl. Always good to have the OGs in the house. Does OG stand for old goat or original gangster? I don't know. I just say OG. It means you've been around a while, right? How we doing on a scale of 1 to 10, guys? Post it in the chat. 66 on the sleep score last night. Up super early this morning. I don't know what it is about Tuesdays, but I wake up super early, and maybe it's because I got a lot going on, a big day ahead. And I'm like, damn, this is the day I really wanted to sleep until, say, 5:30 or something like that. But no. So get up to make the most of it, put together a blog, let everybody know that my goal for April is to sign up 5 new one-on-one clients. So 5 new one-on-one clients. Yeah, C-Parent 113 is here. Good to see you, my friend. Thanks for checking us out. But yeah, back to that. I just said to Wendy the other day, I said, I'm going to sign up 5 new clients in April. And she said, well, what makes you say that? I said, I don't know. I'm just going to get intentional about it. And what we speak out, that we get more of what we push out, right? We get more of what we focus on. So if I'm just kind of sitting here doing my thing, like, what am I trying to accomplish? I'm very specifically looking for 5 people who want to level up their business, build, scale, get their shit together in Q2. And if you want to know more about that, DM me, hit me with it. So Rachel, you've spoken it into the universe. Exactly. Yeah, right. I did it with a blog. I did it with my post. We're over here on Instagram. I'm posting over here. I even put it on LinkedIn. I'm not a big fan, but I put it on LinkedIn, and we'll see what happens. Now I just have to remember to check back on LinkedIn because I just get so disenchanted with it. I don't end up checking it out. So somebody remind me to go back and look at LinkedIn later today, right? Mike Nunez is here from Nunez Vineyard Management out in Napa. Good to see you guys. Hey, we're based in Southern Maine, but Super cool when I see people on here that are from all over the country. I just love it. It fires me up to know that of course, it's 5 a.m., 5:04 a.m. where Mike is right now, taking the time to hop on. Carmen usually jumps on. I think she's in the San Diego area. So it's just pretty cool. Look at the 9s and 10s. You guys are blowing up the board this morning. Absolutely blowing up the board. I'll get my comments up here on my regular screen once we make that the link public. So LinkedIn can be a good source. Yeah, it can be, Rachel. I don't know, man. Every time I put something on there, it's like I get all this B2B stuff. And Ben Bryant, I hate LinkedIn. Yeah, great. I don't know. Somebody show me the way. Send me the way to make a good connection on LinkedIn. I guess if I think I was talking to Bailey the other day, and she said it's really good for, if you're looking for work or looking to connect professionally with regard to, getting a job, more career stuff, W-2. Not so sure it's the place for an entrepreneur. Just MLMs on there half the time. LOL. You're popular. Yeah, I don't know. On LinkedIn, I don't know that I am, but I'm a legend in my own mind. Oh, shit. Anyway, guys, good to have you here. Super excited about today. It's day 8, I believe. Let me check in my notes. Day 8 of what I'm calling the Rachel Berlin prospecting playbook. She 8 or 9 days ago said, "Hey, how about some prospecting stuff?" So we're just going ham on that for a 10-day thing. I'm going to pop these things into either a workbook or probably a lead magnet of some sort for Tyler to be able to use as we build out the website. So there's some intention here to this stuff, guys. So work with me on it. If it gets stale, let me know. But next up, we've got we're going to talk for several days about ChatGPT, who I got in an argument with last night. Wendy's like, "Who are you even talking to?" I said, "Freaking ChatGPT told me she'd have this thing to me." I got to get a name for it. Would produce. "Hey, I'll have that to you in 2 hours." Good. I'd like this built out in a blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I'll have that to you in 30 minutes. 4 hours goes by. Where are we at? "Oh, I'm really sorry." Just apologize. So I'm out there in the street fight with ChatGPT trying to get something made up into a lead magnet. Anyway, first world problems, right? So today I wanted to talk to you guys about building your referral flywheel. You know what a flywheel is? Just keep spinning, right? It keeps spinning. Yes, ChatGPT is a slacker. Think of how fortunate we are, though, really, to be able to have something like that, even if it's not what you want it to be. I mean, all of a sudden, last year, 2 years ago, I think I was just showing somebody what AI looked like, and how I am complaining about that it didn't get me my shit soon enough. Oh, well, yeah, for sure. Guys, if you're just jumping in, we're talking about building your referral flywheel today. It won't take too long, but I want to go through it with you. Referrals are the warmest, easiest, and most cost-effective leads you'll ever get, right? From people you already know, typically. Most people are waiting on them instead of engineering them. They're just kind of waiting for them. I always do it. They're going to fall out of the sky, right? Hey, we did a good job on that last job. We probably should get some referrals, even if we didn't ask. But the key is to create a system that makes them automatic, not accidental. And I'll just ask you this on the front end. Do you ask for them? Do you have a referral program? If you don't, stick around. We're going to talk about it. So most business owners treat referrals like birthday presents. Oh, hey, the phone rang. The sound of money. Look at that. Wow. They're thrilled when they show up, but they have no idea where they came from, or even if they're coming. So what if I told you referrals can be a consistent, predictable, and even automated part of your business if you just make them part of your system? Let's just recognize, like I said earlier, you get more of what you focus on. So I think Rachel said, "Hey, spoke it into the universe," right? We need to ask for what we want. So today I'll show you how to turn to your past clients, current network, and even friends to create that referral engine. All right. Don't wait for referrals, guys. Build them. Go get them. Go on the offensive. Be on the attack. Most people don't get enough referrals because, 1, they never ask. 2, they assume happy clients will automatically refer. And 3, they don't make it easy or obvious. So here's a little reality check for you. People are busy. You like, hey, would you mind? Here's a QR code. Hey, would you mind giving me a Google review? Yeah, sure. Sure. They might do it. They might not. Hey, how about, hey, I'll tell you what. How about a gift card to the local restaurant? If you do a Google review for me right now, you mentioned it was a 5-star experience. Make them do it right then, right? Even if they love you, they're going to forget. A lot of them do. You gotta make it top of mind, easy to do. And here's the catch. It's got to be rewarding, right? Like most people, they want to do it. They're not being, they're not just blowing you off, but they've got stuff to do. They're busy, Yeah, Ben Bryant, not sure if I said good morning. Glad you're here, buddy. So what are some sources of great referrals? Not just referrals, great referrals. Number one, past clients. They already know your value. When's the perfect moment? Right after a successful result. Hey, while they're standing in the driveway raving about you, or hey, they posted on social media, hey, guys were here, they just did a great job today. Boom, message back. Hey, listen, I saw the post you made. Really appreciate that. Would you mind doing a Google review for us? It would really help us. And Or, hey, would you mind doing a video testimonial? We're going to stop by for some job site pics next week. Some people will. Some don't want to be on camera. Matt Blood says, I have a great client I'm working with. I told them I needed to know their friends. They told me their friends are too cheap. Well, there you go. What a great way to qualify, disqualify, right? Yeah, pre-qualify. That's okay. They know that about it, but it was good. So they actually protected you from those experiences. Super. This is, current clients is my next one, Matt. And, who else do you know who could use this right now? Geez, I really enjoyed working with you guys. What do you know of anybody else that I should know? Anybody that might need my services? Yeah, have a great script for it, Rachel says. Make it repeatable. Make it roll off your tongue. Practice it, Good morning, George Ross. Had a great conversation with George yesterday. Young guy out of Massachusetts, getting going in business. Love to see it. So another great source of referrals is your network, your family, your friends, local businesses, professionals who share your target market. Who do you interact with? Where do they hang out? So let's get into the part you just mentioned, which was script. Okay, yeah, you can have a script, but just make it clear and have confidence, all right? Hey, loved working with you. Do you know 1 or 2 people in your circle who might need something similar? If you hear someone talking about blah-blah-blah problem, would you mind connecting us? That's pretty specific, right? Do you know any, and then insert your ideal client right there. Do you know any, boom, who's been struggling with the pain point they were struggling with? Let's say you put an addition on someone's house and, hey, do you know anybody else in the neighborhood that might be struggling with needing more space like you were? No pressure. It's a focused ask and is low friction, super low friction, low pressure, low friction. They might say, no, we'll keep it in mind. That's fine. But at least you floated it out there. So we need to have a referral process, right? So one that feeds itself. That's what we're talking about, that flywheel, right? Try adding a referral ask to your client offboarding process when you're done, where you're doing that walkthrough, or that, hey, how did we do, or that whole process. It's just a referral ask. Hey, if we did a great job, we'd love for you to be able to do a Google review for us. We've really been trying to build those up this past year. Include a line in your email signature or social bio, so it's just a link. They can go to it. Or hey, if I've seen this a lot on real estate brokers' business cards. Hey, I can't remember how it goes. Something like the biggest gift we could get is a referral from you to one of your friends or family. Please consider passing us along. So, hey, here's exactly who I help. Feel free to forward it to anybody who comes to mind. Here's a little pro tip for you. Recognize and reward referrals. If somebody gives you a referral, you better damn well be thanking them for it. Even if it's just a quick thank you, a text. Hey, I talked to the Smiths the other day. I know you were behind that, and I appreciate it. It makes a big difference in my business. Or maybe a small gift. social media shout out, whatever it is. Just get creative. Do things that other people aren't doing. All right, so action steps. Always some action steps. Here comes Carmen. She's in the mix. Look out. Some action steps for you. Send 3 referral messages today. What do you mean, Bob? Past clients, friends, current network. Right? Keep it short, appreciative, and specific. Hey, we really enjoyed working with you guys. Would love to have more customers just like you. Do you know of anybody that was struggling with the same thing, that's struggling with the same things you guys were? That's not crazy. No, just kidding. And then how about creating a template, just a referral template that you can reuse? And if it's a script, that's okay. But just make it in your voice. You know, one quick message that you can copy and paste each week. And then update that onboarding and offboarding process. All right. Add a moment to ask on the front end. Who else do you know that could benefit from this? You got them right in front of you, right? This is basic sales stuff, and I'm probably not telling you anything you haven't heard before, but maybe hearing it again ignites a little fire in you guys to send out a few messages today. So you've already earned trust. Now it's time to leverage it, right? Make it work for you. You earned that. Your next 5 clients are probably one conversation away if you just ask. If you just ask. I did 22 messages of outreach last night, and I booked an appointment this morning. You know, would you message and reach out to 22 people today if you knew it was going to create one sales opportunity? I'd take that deal every day. 5 calls a week. I like my chances. So, like I mentioned to you on Sunday, I did 30. Just hanging there, just sitting there, just kind of working the phone, not being creepy, working the phone. With 3 appointments. So that's the game, guys. You got to be in the game. All right. Referral flywheel. If this helped, if this landed, if you got something out of it and you want to explore sales more, or you're thinking, hey, I really like what Bob's dropping down here every day. I think he could help me on a one-on-one coaching relationship, or you want to join one of our communities, reach out. Wendy put the link in there for a free 30-minute strategy call. I'm happy to jump on the phone with you guys and talk it over. And again, my goal for April, we'll keep track, and I'll keep reporting. I might get skunked, but I don't think I will. 5 new clients in the month of April, 5 new one-on-one clients in the month of April. That's my challenge to myself. I wrote it down. I spoke it to the universe, and that's what we want to do. And I'm going to do the work to get there. And that starts with 20 to 30 minimum outreach every day, whether it's email, Facebook message, Instagram DM, LinkedIn, you name it, whatever. We're going for it. All right. So tomorrow we're going to talk about warming up cold leads, warming those cold leads up. What happens when, maybe when you get ghosted, and maybe taking a new angle. All right. Rachel says, love it. Simple, but easy. Yeah. If I ever get a call from you, Bob who? Right. I know better, Ben. In fact, I'm going to message you this afternoon. Hey, I was just cruising your Facebook profile and I noticed that. Yeah. Ben says this works with UITs. Didn't think of doing this for referrals. Yeah, absolutely. For those of you that don't know the acronym UIT, unexpected intentional touch. We've got that back in other coaching groups, and people it's kind of become just synonymous with sales as we know it. So reaching out, somebody doesn't expect to hear from you. It's unexpected. It's intentional on your behalf. And it's just a touch, just kind of reaching up, touching the rim, saying hello, fist pump. How's it going? I was thinking of you. Well, sometimes that's all it is. But sometimes you catch somebody at the right moment and they're like, oh, you know what? I'm glad you reached out. I've been meaning to call. Yeah. Rachel says, tell them that is how you support your family. It means the world to you to get their referral. Yeah. I mean, that's a little emotional component to it, right? Keep track of who refers you. So interesting to see who is your biggest referral sources over the year. Yeah, absolutely. And you guys know, and I'll readily admit this, I'm terrible at tracking, but I'll sit here every day and say you should track. and I'll be getting better at it as we go, because this is different. This is a different kind of sales than contracting. This is busier. This is like, oh, I need to message George. Oh, I messaged George 4 days ago. Whoops. Right? So we need to keep track. Oh, here's what George said 4 days. Well, I'm going to circle back with him. Oh, I put a note on here he said circle back in a month. I'm going to put a note on my calendar to circle back in a month. So anyway, guys, not rocket science for sure, but a way for me to bring you some sales stuff today as part of our prospecting playbook. We got 2 more days, and tomorrow we're going to talk about warming up cold leads, and Thursday we'll finish up with a follow-up framework on this stuff. So we're going to bookend it, put it together. Then we're going to switch over and fight with Chat GPT. I should Chat GPT that. How do you win an argument with Chat GPT? By using Chat GPT. Good stuff. Hey, you know what? 3 or 4 years ago, we weren't talking about this stuff. So it's a great time to be alive. It's an awesome time to be in business and to be growing something and calling your own shots and not necessarily punching a time clock if that's what your choice is. But it's no easy road. I was talking with somebody yesterday, one of our other groups, and she was saying, it's hard. She was doing the office stuff for a landscape company. And she said, the people that aren't in business may not have a real perspective on what it takes. Really, it's not all rainbows and unicorns or whatever they say. It's just not. There's a lot of work to it. There's a lot of grind to it. There's a lot of drill and dry holes and not knowing if your efforts are going to pay off. So I would encourage you guys to stay with it. Stay in the fight. Stay in the game. Don't get discouraged. If you get discouraged, hit me up, man. I mean, I can scrape you up off the pavement, pull you off the scrap heap, and get you back going again. Get you back going again. I love that kind of stuff. Yeah, use Grok. He can tell you. Yeah, that's I might threaten her with that. Anyway, guys, I hope you have a fantastic day today. Got calls lined up. I'm back to back most of the day. Busy day, and I wouldn't have it any other way. I just wish I got a little more sleep. 66 on the sleep scale. Winding the coffee to me. I'm down through the bag of coffee that I switched to into the coffee maker, so I got to go back to that French roast. It's going to be a rough next several days, guys, but I know you'll be with me. I appreciate you all. If you need me, reach out. And again, if you know someone that I should know, if coaching's not right for you at this time, if you know someone that I should know, I would appreciate an invitation. How's that for asking for a referral? Yeah, I would appreciate an opportunity of a conversation, an introduction, whatever you think is appropriate. And I'd be forever grateful. So, guys, have a great day. Appreciate you being here. We'll be back at it tomorrow, and we are going to talk about warming up cold leads. All right. We'll see you in the morning. Take care.